Morning, Adrian at Engine Carbon Clean. We've got an Audi A3 2-litre diesel. This is a 2017 model, 62,000 on the clock. Now the owner of this one's had a DPF light popping on recently. I've come out to it today to get the diagnostics in to see what's going on with it. The data, it's a little bit confusing, and that's because the car's a little bit confused. It's mainly just doing really short trips, and the calculated value and the measured value and the soot values for the DPF are way apart. The car's basically got itself confused. It doesn't really know which value to trust. One of the values is way over at the calculated value is 47 grams and the measured value was -2. Now the back pressure on the DPF looks pretty normal, and the regeneration distance since last regen is a little bit up, but not too much. What we've done today to try and get it back so the car can try and work out what's exactly going on is we've managed to reset the calculated value for the DPF. We set that back to 0. What that's done, it's allowed us to clear all the codes. The back pressure doesn't appear too high and appears to be behaving itself on the pressure sensor. That's been recalibrated as well now. That's showing 6 HPA and back to 5 grams on the measured value. That all looks pretty normal. As the offset's disappeared, we've got rid of the offset for the pressure sensor that had got in there. Now, all the lights have gone off. Basically, this car needs driving again now for a couple of 100 miles, and that calculated value will basically get calculated again. The short trips and the cold weather have not helped matters with this car, and the heating appears to be on high, full blast when we got into it as well. So a few tips there on what to do to help it regenerate a bit better. Always keep your fuel above a quarter of a tank. If you see the lights popping on, turn your heating down, try and get the engine bay warmer, and longer trips will obviously get the engine hotter. But apart from that, it's good to go now. Doesn't appear to be blocked. You haven't got a loud boom from that DPF, which would suggest it was blocked either. Just gonna have to keep tabs on this one. If those lights do appear back on, it may need a DPF clean when it's done the calculations again. But for now, it's got itself out of its mess and appears to be okay to drive. So we'll keep tabs on this one, and fingers crossed it's good to go.